Fair is a fantasy written by people who don't know what it's like being an actual lawyer. Watching it feels like stepping into a parallel universe where money fixes everything and feminism is a brand slogan. It wants to be sharp, glamorous, feminist, camp, and powerful all at once, but instead, it just feels like cosplay. As you all know, Kim is trying to be a lawyer, and this show feels like how Kim imagines her life will be when she passes the bar. From the very beginning, we are introduced to ultra-wealthy divorce lawyers who dress like fashion editors, travel by private jet, and treat the law like a game they have already won. The men are villains by default, and the women are always right, and everyone is just magically successful. There's no tension because these women are already rich, already respected, already winning, and there's no sense that anything could actually go wrong for them. And that's the first big problem with All's Fair. There are no real stakes. Everyone is successful, everyone is comfortable, everyone ends up exactly where they want to be. Even the characters who are supposed to be the rivals or the enemy are thriving. 10 years pass and every single woman comes out richer, more powerful, and more admired than before. And when everyone wins, the story stops meaning anything. The way the show treats money is especially delusional. Millions of dollars are thrown around like pocket change. 10 million here, 200 million there, private jets everywhere, expensive wardrobes, and houses that seem to go on forever. There is no way to show any of it. Money has no meaning because there's always more of it. It doesn't feel earned or risky. It just exists endlessly as a symbol of how powerful these women are supposed to be. And maybe there are people with so much money that we can never think of who live such extravagant lives, but they have to make it in a way that an average person watching the show could understand and get to know the world of the rich better, you know? The legal side of the show also feels fake. The law is kind of treated like a magic trick. Every case is solved through shock, blackmail, or a convenient discovered secret. There is no real strategy or sense that these women could lose a case. Like everything works out. They win the case, they get a massive settlement. Also, every case is episodic, so they don't hold much weight to the story honestly. Expected to see a little bit of struggle for female lawyers in such a competitive, male-dominated environment, but it just comes off extremely shallow. Like, where's the struggle? Where's the sleepless nights? Where's the overwhelming amounts of paperwork? Is being a lawyer meeting in boardrooms and closing deals and getting rich? Like, what's the real work? Come on, guys. Also, the characters kind of feel shallow. They spent more time on Kim's character and her cheating husband than the rest of the lawyers whose stories were like background filler events. There's one with a dying husband and the other one is struggling with whether to send a prenup or not. Which, girl, you've been a lawyer for more than a decade dealing with messy divorce cases and you still don't know whether you want to send a prenup? Be so for real. Also, one of the most delusional aspects of All's Fair is how it treats power. Power is never questioned. The show assumes that if women hold power, it must automatically be good. The show does not explore women reclaiming their agency or navigating unfair systems. Instead, it fast forwards the story to 10 years later where everyone is a multimillionaire and presents a fantasy where feminism means being richer and louder than everyone else. The show keeps insisting that these women are fighting a system that hits them, but nothing on screen supports that idea. They're not underestimated or dismissed. They're not struggling to survive in a male-dominated world. They're already on top. They're already feared and respected. The men they go up against are cartoon villains with unlimited money and zero complexity, designed to be defeated with one episode. Like, there's no real danger because the outcome is never in doubt. It feels less like a series about lawyers and more like a mood board about what success is supposed to look like. Like everything is so surface level and polished, but it's quite empty underneath. The show is being renewed for season 2, so I hope they make some changes in the storytelling and make the stories of female lawyers into something meaningful. Thank you for watching this video. Tell me your thoughts on the show. Please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Bye.